I think we can do another run. I'm hilarious. We can play as Cain, and it's dark, which is great, or else it's not great. This is a rainbow baby who does things sort of depending on what the rainbow baby wants to do at the time. Sometimes red, sometimes purple, sometimes two tears. It just shoots whatever it wants. Kind of nice thing compared to Eve is that his damage is not terrible from the get-go, but kind of a downside as well is that he cannot immediately turn into a cool demon thing. But this rainbow baby will occasionally charm enemies, will occasionally just be a destroyer of worlds, and occasionally is gonna cause great things to happen, surely. And also Cain starts off with a key and the lucky foot. The lucky foot, I think it just does luck up in this game. In the previous game, it basically made all of your pills good. In this game, it doesn't do that anymore, which is sad. It used to be quite a good character in that regard because you would just always have good pills, but in this game, it's kind of like slightly better Isaac currently, so you know, it's slightly nice, I guess, but it's not. There is some left to be desired. There's a lot of characters in this game which are just sort of Isaac again, so yeah, that's kind of a shame in my opinion. But simultaneously, he is still a little bit different, and we're just gonna run with it. I'm gonna open this actually. Got a bunch of bombs out of it, so that's nice. But yeah, we had 2 keys already anyway, so I figured I might as well. And we're just gonna fight this boss before we try and explore the rest of this floor. Fighting Pin, which shouldn't be an issue. Nice and big boss room this time around, not some kind of small, scary womb room where everything is all cramped and horrible, which is a much better place to fight Pin, honestly. Plus, I'm prepared for it now. And he's charmed by my wonderful rainbow baby's tears. But we were prepared for his love and decided to take him down regardless. For charm only lasts a small amount of time. Stem cells gives us an HP up and it makes our character look slightly different, which is alright. I'm actually just gonna briefly explore the rest of this floor on account that we do have a whole bunch of bombs now. There's a chance that we might find a secret room. Oh, there we go. Get ourselves some coins. Not that many, but we're not greedy. We're Cain. We surely gonna find a whole bunch more coins. That luck up is hopefully gonna get us some extra item drops as well, as that is, I believe, one of the nice things about luck. Hopefully we might win a thing or two with the arcade rooms and whatnot. We can get 2 soul hearts from that tinted rock over there. All in all, life's going pretty lucky if you ask me. And should I break all these pots in a second? I think I might do that. Not all of them, but some of them. Accidentally got hit by a spider there. I'm not really sure why or how, but okay. And we're just gonna put a bomb over there. Judgment. And that is a coin that is worth 5 coins. So I'd say that was pretty worthwhile. And we're just gonna go to the next floor from this point on. I don't think there's really anything else I wish to do here. Plus, it would be nice to get out of this darkness. Maybe we should play it this one once. We win nothing. I was kind of hoping to win something, but 7 coins is still enough to buy something that is 50% discounted at the store. So if we're gonna find a whole bunch of keys, I might visit my store and see if there's anything over there. Plus, it's light again. I'll visit that cursed room on the way back. I don't really think now is the best time to go for that. On account that then we'd have half the soul heart for the rest of this floor, and I'd rather not lower my devil deal chance if any way possible. We got another key, so very tempted to go. Oh, okay, you did weird movements. Very tempted to go to my shop on this floor just because we can, and we theoretically have enough money to buy something of use there, so that'll be cool. And if we don't have enough money, then we can always just put some in our donation machine, obviously. Never a bad idea. And I'll just take that because it's better than nothing. And it basically allows, every time we use it, we get a bill. And it's starting off pretty good with puberty, which just gives us a bunch of hairs all over the place, kind of like puberty does in real life. But, you know, it's better than something actually bad, so we'll just have to take that with a happy face and move on with our lives. I'm actually just gonna check it out. 15 coins, and there's also a soul heart for sale. I'm actually just gonna leave it like that. Maybe we can get some coins for our devil deal. Secret room, not devil deal. Now we got 3 bombs, which still not bad, you know. Also, I'm currently playing this on kind of an odd resolution, which is why the UI might look a bit weird. Like, I'm playing this in like 720p, and secretly I'm upscaling the videos to 1080p because YouTube doesn't have to know, and I believe 1080p videos generally like have higher bit rates and stuff. But yeah, I'm playing at kind of a weird resolution because it's not like semi not officially supported. Like I think if your like normal window resolution is 720p, you'll have the same UI, but yeah, some things might look a bit weird. Like the version number isn't properly visible either on like the main screen right now, so, or the main title screen. I accidentally took damage from like the easiest boss in the game, so kind of glad I didn't get that curse room yet, because man, that would have been silly. Although simultaneously, it wouldn't have cost us red hearts. Like first you lose all of your soul hearts before you take red heart damage, so if we had taken a full heart of damage, it would just get rid of a single soul heart. There we go, taking that because it's incredibly good. And this is technically still being played on the same day where I had that horrible Eve run, on account that it's just like 10 minutes later instead. So I'm just gonna be a little bit careful, just gonna take that Dark Bomb and have it give us all the health in the world. Would have hoped for a few more coins here, but we're not really getting them. Might just get that, whatchamacallit, the thingamabob, the soul heart instead. But first we're going to check out our curse room, because I am curious. Curious. Oh, hey, look at that. That is lovely. And actually, I'm just going to use some hearts on this. And see if we can't get 5 coins out of that. And we cannot. Look at that. That's just sort of incredible, almost. Can we get a single coin? Nope. Please? Anything? Keys? Alright, maybe we can get another coin out of the... I could always just sacrifice a black heart to do it, but I really don't want to. There we go. That was what I was going for. That's the good stuff right there. Now we've got something that we could use to buy a map and put a single coin into the donation machine. So the shopkeeper's gonna be happy, I'm gonna be happy, even though the treasure map is arguably not really that useful. I mean, it's good if you're trying to get like a fast run going, but with most of these runs, I'm just honestly not expecting to get to Mom's Foot in 20 minutes because I'm playing super careful while recording this pretty much. And I don't really care. Oh god, that was bad. And I lost my train of thought, so we're just gonna move on from that. And instead pick up all that good hard things. And we got a petrified poop, which is definitely better than nothing. So hopefully we can get some poops to drop on this floor. Try and destroy these enemies. Have we got a single health like damage up so far? We're getting a surprisingly low amount of damage ups in some of these runs on account that there's so many damage up in this game. Like one of the main things which sort of make the original game harder was that there were just considerably less power-ups which gave you damage up. And in this game there's quite a lot comparatively, so theoretically we should be having an easier time, but I'm taking a lot of damage from things. We're not getting damage ups ever seemingly, and it's kind of rude. We took damage from an enemy which was stationary. And I'm just trying to find my item room, man. Oh, that could be useful. If you could drop a soul heart for me, I would be most appreciative. Thank you very much, Mr. Dark Bum. Also, I'm gonna get all that money over there because it's just lying there. And I feel like this is going to help me survive. Maybe the store is going to sell me God mode. Although that's somewhat unlikely because it's an item that the store does not often sell. On account that it does not exist. But, you know, had it existed, wouldn't have minded it. Getting a pill. Is it good? I found pills. Makes our face weird. Good. Piggy bank. I didn't actually know you could get this from the item room, but, or yeah, the item room, but fair enough, I guess. Now, if we also if we use the like blood bank machine, we actually get extra coins from that every time. Tears down, which is great. I was hoping we'd do a little bit less damage because I was starting to feel a bit sorry for some of the enemies we're fighting here. So all in all, I'm pretty happy about that. At least our placenta's healing us every now and then, so you know we got that going for us. I'll just keep this. Chub. Chubby chub chub. I'm just gonna use some bombs on this guy to speed it up a bit. Because Chub is just made for using bombs on. 2 bombs is about all I'm gonna dare to use on account that we don't have that many bombs, and if we do find a tinted rock, I'd rather blow it up. Plus we got some money by blowing up a rock earlier as well. And now we got some money, and he's actually killing the small ones because he's charmed, but yeah, we got ourselves some more money by getting hit. That was obviously the idea behind that damage over there. We're getting healed by our placenta, so that's good as well. And we got our tiers back up again, the ones we lowered using that pill. So, yeah, good. Good stuff. Should I explore the rest of this floor? I probably should. I should at least try to find my store and see if there's anything cool in there. But other than that, I don't really have any specific prospects of what I'm going to do on this floor. There might be some cool items here and there, but honestly, I wouldn't mind just moving on. I wouldn't mind just going onwards to the next floor. But you never know. There might be a cool tinted rock. There might be a cool store item waiting for us. Especially now that our store is like level 2 or something. We might get a bomb, as we just did, so that's neat. Maybe we can get something cool out of these mushrooms. I'm just going to try to blow one up and simultaneously kill that enemy with it. We got nothing out of the mushrooms, and I continued walking forward, even though there clearly is a dead end here, and our store is not in this direction. But you know, we might get something good. Do I want to bomb anything here? I wouldn't be surprised if our super secret room is up there, but nah. No, I'm just going to go with mlech and just move on. I don't like this very much. Don't like bats very much. Bats are rude pants sometimes. And with these guys in particular, they can just blow up and accidentally hit me and I get sad, but everything died and everything's good. And we got a sword for no reason, so that's cool. Bill, pretty fly. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of pills I want. That's the kind of pills that give me a good thing. I'm still a bit confused how you get a fly out of a pill, but I'm not going to question it when it makes life slightly easier. Like, look at how it blocked those tears and I didn't take any damage at all there. Good stuff. Puberty again. Excellent. At least we found our store. And we have 15 coins, so... And we could buy the thing, which gives us more pills, which seems a bit redundant, honestly. So instead, I'm just going to put some coins into our donation machine. I'm going to leave it at 5, I think. And then get a heart, and then immediately no longer have 5 coins available. But, you know, I'm just going to try to do this. See if we're lucky. Nope, nothing at all. But, you know, we got some coins in our donation machine. So I think this run is already successful in a way. Because honestly, the main thing I'm going for is coins in my donation machine during these runs. I don't really care about anything else. I don't really care about damage or winning. I just want coins in my donation machine. So is there an item room over here? There's a curse room over there. Which, again, I'm probably just going to go for on the way back on account that it's dark. And I don't trust myself in this darkness or in general today, honestly. Today has been not a very good day for Isaac, but simultaneously I really, really feel like playing Isaac. And then that's a good way of dying repeatedly over and over. But I just want to play a game. And with some luck, we won't die. That's all I want. I just want to be not dead. And get some coins in our donation machine. Because we do need to have 999 coins in there in the end. And that does take quite a while. As you can probably imagine. Because that number is incredibly high compared to like 5. So it takes a while, you know. I've already put like 10 coins into our machine this run. But given that we already have like 10 hours of Isaac content at this point, 100 coins seems a bit limited in such an amount of time, but there you go. That's how it goes during Isaac games. Things just take a while sometimes, and we're just gonna kill small floppy animals over here. I might do something with that machine if the shop sells anything good, but other than that, not really sure yet. Again, using that machine does not lower our devil deal chance, so it is definitely worth considering if the shop sells something cool, but I wouldn't be overly surprised if Greed is hanging out in our shop right now. On account that we are on the caves too, I do believe, and indeed we are. So, gonna keep that in mind as a possibility. And first we're going to our item room. And get ourselves the punching bag. We haven't actually gotten this item yet, but enemies sort of randomly try to hit it. It has the potential of being good, but it also has the potential of making enemies really unpredictable, so... It's a thing. I've had it be really good from time to time, though, so there is that to consider as well. Look at how much coins I'm getting from this thing right now. Just because of that piggy bank. And I'm actually going to blow it up and hope we can get some hearts out of it. Maybe we just got more money, but... Oh, we actually got our placenta to heal us, so good job there, placenta. Thanks for helping us out in these times of need. And just going to buy that and put some more coins in our donation machine. Because like I said, the more coins we put in here, the bigger the smile on my face is. And we need to have this smile reach out to the heavens. And that's what it's gonna do. So we're just gonna keep moving. I'm tempted to actually just go back to my curse room now, because we are actually at a decent amount of soul hearts. Like 2.5, that should be fine. I should be able to not take 2.5 hearts of damage during this single floor. This half of the single floor. Explosive boom booms, don't want that, but, you know. it's nice to know that that is in our pill pool. Could be good. Would have been better if I used it in this curse room, so it could have been a telepills and would have been potentially useful and would have opened up this. But you know, too late for that now. I found pills and a soul heart. So all in all, could have been worse. Oh, we got a lot of things out of that one. Whole bunch of keys right there. And we got our bomb back as well. Tears up, which is also nice. We got some coins because we did take damage walking into the curse room. And obviously that triggered our piggyback. Probably should have remembered that because then I would have been able to get those from leaving as well. And that would have given us a few extra coins. Doesn't really matter too much, but you know, every little bit helps our donation machine and that is what matters. But it's fine. We'll just try to survive without what we didn't get in the end. And our punching bag managed to take a tier for the team, so I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, with like enemies like these, it might just go for the punching bag, and that is kind of useful because it means you don't have to dodge as much because their angles will just be weird. But simultaneously, it can go for you still. Like it can just randomly change target, and you can be dodging to not get hit yourself, and then you accidentally run into it because it's aiming for the punching bag. So it's kind of just a lot more thinking sometimes, but in certain battles it does get quite useful, especially in battles where there's a lot of tears flying towards you. That's a lot of nonsense right there. Also, there's stuff like this where the punching bag is making these guys shoot a whole bunch more tears all the time, and that's not so great either, obviously. But you know, sometimes the punching bag is useful. I'll find an area where it is being more useful than harming, so just wait for that. It'll happen. Also, that guy doesn't shoot us from this distance, and we can shoot him because we're very good. And also because that thing was one of the sort of more dangerous ones. It shoots more tears, but it doesn't have a very strong head, and we can just hit it repeatedly, even when it's not trying. And yeah, with a boss like this, it's kind of nice, but simultaneously, you still have to dodge because it might jump on top of you. It just also might not do so. And then when you're not prepared for him jumping, then you might have a lucky shot. But again, the punching bag may also decide to just stand right next to you, and then it doesn't matter at all. Punching bag, what are you doing? Just walk to the corner. If you could control the punching bag, it would just be great. But as it stands, it's more terrifying than good sometimes. And I'm still not 100% sure if I like the item, honestly, but you know, it has its uses. And we unlocked the catacombs. I feel like we already did that once, but alright. And we got a latch key, which gives us luck up, and we have a devil deal, which... Ooh... Should I take both? I feel like I should take both. But first I'm going to use my judgment card and give him a whole bunch of money. I'm definitely going to get the knife because the knife is fun. I'm not actually even sure if I should take the goat head, honestly. Well, that's the thing. Butterbean, it recharges up by itself, which is kind of nice, I suppose, but... I mean, the pills we have are kind of bad, but simultaneously we do still have, like, Pretty Fly in there, so it's like, alright. I might just not take the goat head, actually, but... I don't know, man. Goat head's good, but nah. I'm just gonna play it like this, and we're just gonna keep going. So the knife changes our attack a bit. We no longer have tears. We have a knife now, and it's pretty strong. It deals quite a considerable amount of damage, as you can see right there. And we're going to destroy all these skulls in the hope that there's going to be some hearts. But of course not. There's just going to be more skulls. It's a good thing we had this lucky foot to have good luck, because otherwise we would just only get bad things. At least we actually won something out of this machine for a change, so that's good at least. Now I kind of wish I did take the goat head on account that we immediately got a whole bunch of soul hearts here, but whatever. It's fine. It's all good. This is an empty room, so we're just immediately going to go through this door. But yeah, the knife, it takes some getting used to because it works a bit weird compared to tears, but alright, we got pheromones for that, or a heart from that. But when you're used to it, it's just such a good item. It deals so much damage. Just, you gotta know how to throw it. It throws a little bit differently than it did in the previous game as well, and a lot of... Originally, when this game came out, people were like, oh my god, the knife's so bad compared to how it used to be, but no, it really isn't. It's still really, really powerful. If you it just works a bit differently, is all. I think, it just like flies a bit further and a bit faster now than it did in the previous game, but that's really about it. It still does so much damage. And you can actually just also walk into enemies while it's just sort of in front of you like this, and you'll also hit them. So that's kind of good. I don't think we'll get to depths 2 end in 20 minutes, so I'm probably just gonna play this a bit slow, but let's see what we can do over here. Would have liked an item over here, obviously. Just anything but spiders. And why am I taking so much damage here? That's not a good idea at all. I shouldn't be doing that. That's a silly plan. I also wish I could fly, but there's just so many wishes that I have right now, and none of them are being granted by this video game in its current state and time. And it makes me sad, and I'm sad now, and I'm crying. But outside of these constant flows of tears flying everywhere, I'm doing pretty okay. I'm just gotta try and stay alive. And if we get a hangman card, at least hopefully I'll remember to actually like use it over there to get that soul heart. That'll be nice. At least we have 13 keys apparently, so we can at least go into that little room to the left over there. That could be nice. Potentially. Could you die, please? Like, look at how much damage we're... Like, one swish and the hand is dead. Oh, boy. It is awfully tempting, isn't it? But I do like having the knife. This is the first run we had with the knife. So I kind of don't want to... I'm not gonna... For once, I know that Bob's Brain is the greatest item in the world. But for once, I am just not gonna get it. Because with the knife, I basically have to be close to enemies all the time. And taking Bob's Brain is just going to kill me. If I had Pyromaniac, I 100% would have taken it. But as it stands, we do not have Pyromaniac, and it's a bad idea. Where are we? Depths 1, yeah. And we're over 20 minutes now, so that's kind of a shame. The knife is really useful to have for the boss rush as well because of the damage it deals. You'll definitely see that when we're fighting whatever boss we're fighting over here. It doesn't even matter which one. It'll just die so very quickly. I mean, look at Larry Jr. over there. He just destroyed. He just exploded like there. Like there he did. But at least we can put some more coins into our donation machine, which is the main goal of this entire video game, honestly. We're going to put a lot of coins in there this run, so that's very nice. Very nice. I'm definitely going to get that as well on account that we inexplicably have 8 keys. I don't know what we got. We got the latch key, I suppose, but there you go. Lucky! And he's almost dead already. And he's dead. Like, this is just such a good weapon. And I love it so much. And I'll happily take it every single day of the week. And I probably will, whenever I get the chance. It's 2 hearts. Sometimes it's in the item room as well, though. So, that's good. And it's just, in my opinion, it's virtually always worth it. It's just too strong to just pass up. Does this do anything? Probably not. Did it make our knife a little bit smaller? Probably not. I think I'm just seeing things. I am just seeing things. Never mind. The knife doesn't, unfortunately, like, combine very well with other items, though, so there is that as well. It's going for the punching bag. Like, that is also just an instance where it's like, I wish you weren't there punching back, because when an enemy turns invisible, it's nice to sort of know where it is, and when you don't, it gets frightening and scarier than it needs to be. And I don't appreciate that very much. Watch out for these infinite tears that are flying all over the place here, but other than that, we should be entirely fine. Not gonna open that, because we don't need coins, bombs, or keys, honestly. Or hearts. I mean, hearts would be nice, I suppose, but other than, like, I don't care enough. I just do not care enough about that situation right there. Let's see, let's put it over here and hope there's a super secret room. There was not, but at least we got another soul heart. So I'd say that was worthwhile. More of these guys. This time they don't shoot tears, so I'm ready for them. Just gotta pay attention if they're green. One thing you can do is just have them poop just everywhere and just get a whole bunch of stuff by destroying it all, but obviously waiting for enemies to poop is not the most exciting prospect in the world, and while doing so may lead to great treasures, it can also be horrendously boring. And that is my counter argument. Spark plug, sharp plug, whatever it's called, that is an item for another day when it becomes more useful. In our current situation, it's not that useful, honestly, on account that we still have this pill thing. But it's pretty good. It basically recharges your item from 0 to full with the click of a button and the cost of 2 hearts. Unless you have the wafer, then it just costs half a heart, as it does. But yeah, with the pill bottle, it's not that useful, I don't think. Especially since for one, we don't have the wafer either. And for two is it's a lot of health that it costs without the wafer, which is also technically the same as number one. But I forgot where I was going with that. And there you go. But yeah, there are just better items. Also, when you've already charged it up by even one like blip, you won't be able to use the sharp plug until it's like entirely no longer charged. This is an item which I never really figured out how it worked, but I'm pretty sure if you get to like a certain threshold of health, you get like black hearts, I think. And I think it works 3 times because it's a monkey paw, and it's a reference to monkey paws that were used to grant wishes and whatnot. Which I don't actually remember where that's from. I remember seeing it in like I Am Weasel, but that's the only thing I can actually remember it from. But yeah, there you go. Flush! I mean, it's the thing. It's the pills we're getting are just not good, so I might as well just get it. Flush is kind of a hilarious item that... Oh, you'll see what it does when we find some new enemies to mangle. First, we're just gonna fight Mom. And Flush is completely useless in that... Well, it's not completely useless in that battle, but the fact is that we have the knife and we're just gonna destroy Mom very, very quickly. Ah, God, I should have gotten the goat head, definitely. That was definitely a mistake on my part, but I was worried about my health and my current gameplay, so I was like, nah. So we got the wooden spoon. Mom just sort of died instantly because the knife is amazing. And we're fighting Krampus. Krampus sometimes appears in the devil deal. And then you have to kill him. And then he might drop either coal, which I don't think... It might not actually do anything with the knife, but what it normally does is that it makes tears deal more damage the longer they are in the air. And I think it actually combines with brimstone as well in certain ways, but... do I want this? I don't think I actually do. And I'm not actually sure if it works with the knife. I don't... In the original game, it didn't, I think. In this game, it might. I'm not 100% sure. That's not actually a tinted rock, so okay then. And he can also drop Krampus's head, which we unlocked after we killed him there. And that used to be a good item. It no longer really is, but it still exists. So the flush item, what it does is whoop everyone's poop, and that's the gist of it. And you can then kill everyone. I think when you leave the room, all of these poops just sort of disappear, I believe. But yeah, it's pretty good. It gets rid of a lot of enemies very quickly. And given that all those enemies were in a very large room, and we're all going to explode into a whole bunch of tears, I figured, why not? Why not use it in that very big room over there? And everyone was happy. And we got some coins out of it. If we would find a single donation machine from this point on, that would be very useful. Otherwise, it's pointless. But, you know, we might. And we got a soul heart from that rock over there. I'm just going to keep blowing up those and hoping for the best. And we're getting some pretty good haul out of these things. I still haven't actually looked up which rocks I'm supposed to blow up. But that one looked a bit weird, so I was like, I might as well try. And it worked out for me. Just going to take the longest route because that's how it works with boss rooms usually. Not always, but usually. And it should be here. There's no boss room here. Alright, so it's somewhere else. Probably up, actually. Not up, but right. I don't know why I said up, but I did. And it's too late to change that now. The future is already written. I'm just going to bomb this. And get a bomb. Get a bomb for a bomb. I was hoping for a super secret room. One thing we haven't really done with super secret rooms yet is get some cool hearts out of it. Which sometimes sometimes you'll have the ability to do so, and it'll make more sense when I show it off, I suppose. So just ignore everything I said. Forget it all. It was all a illusion. But we basically need a very specific super secret room to get some cool stuff to happen, and I'm hoping that's going to happen. Apparently there's a whole bunch of not so scary flies in that room, which I can accept. And the soul heart. And the boss room. So there's a reasonable chance there is a super secret room over here. And there is. Oh, and we actually got the cool room. So this room is all weird and black and scary and horrible, and it has a black heart in it. And if we use the lover's card, we actually get 2 black hearts. And there's also a similar room which has like an eternal heart in it. And you can use the lover's card to get 2 eternal hearts as well. And that's kind of nice. That was kind of lucky. The bloat. He bloats. He shoots lasers still, but we have a knife, and it's very strong. And we also have black hearts that we got just now, which we could also just use entirely on this boss. And we got some damage up, which is always good. Seed, I keep forgetting to actually look at it, but eventually, somewhere during the run, I'll remember and press start once. So that's kind of nice. At least I'll write it down in the video description. So, at least there's that. I could take this. Is this... I don't remember which one this is. I think this is, yeah, the conjoined friend. So now we sort of have that guy sort of attached to us and he can deal damage to the enemies. It's kind of fun. I don't think we've had this item before. So I figured we might as well take it. Even at the expense of having to fight some bosses. On account that we still deal a lot of damage. And it's Loki that we're fighting today, but that's fine. I kind of prefer Loki over the Peep, honestly, because I seem to be having more luck killing him than the Peep for some reason lately. Peep just has a lot of extra things flying through the room a lot of the time, and it gets scary, you know? It gets scary. I don't know where the secret room would be. A lot of potential places. Not gonna worry about it. Just gonna destroy everyone. And move on with our lives. A lot of curse rooms and red hearts and red chests and not curse. There's only one curse room. I'm spreading a lot of lies again, but I found a secret room at least, so there's that. I'm gonna blow this guy up just for funsies. And he contained 2 coins. If we can get ourselves a donation machine, I would be very happy. Just gonna blow those up. Get a soul heart. Very happy as well. And we're just gonna go to the right over here and try to find Mom and destroy her. So that she no longer may taunt little old Cain. I believe we're playing as Cain, aren't we? I generally forget after like the first room who I'm actually playing as. Oh, look at that. Golden key. Because we only had 11 keys and now we can open things a little bit more. Tears down. Good. Lovely. Get that. Turn it into cool stuff. There you go. That's a good little bum. There's a good little bum turning things into other things and making them better. Please, enemies, stop trying to kill me. It is a pointless endeavor. Even though I'm not using my knife correctly. Like, the knife, you have to charge it. I may not have explained that ever, but you have to charge the knife to use it, and that is lovely. And the longer you hold it, the further you shoot it. And sometimes you'll just end up not shooting very far. Look at that, we got a donation machine inside the arcade room. And we unlocked the black candle, which is really, really good, actually. It gives you a black heart, and it also stops you from getting curses for the rest of the runs, like Curse of Darkness and stuff like that. So it's actually quite nice. And it also removes the curse you're currently like facing in a floor if you are cursed at the time. And look at this, all of our coins in the donation machine. We were rich, and now we're not. And it was amazing. It was very nice. And we can open that door for free on account that we have a golden key. And I will, to see what's inside. Number 5. No, maybe. Actually, it's a definite maybe on that one. On account that if our devil deal doesn't open, we can go back there and kill Mom again. And that would be nice. I don't actually know if that counts as 2 Mom kills, thinking about it. It might. I'll have to check that out afterwards, I suppose. If it does, then I'll just edit in the ending that we wouldn't have seen or would have seen. I don't know yet. Oh, we'll see what happens. If our devil deal just opens, then I'll just go down immediately because I'd rather fight Satan than not fight Satan, obviously. And if we open the devil deal and then go into the number 5, then there's a reasonable chance we won't see the devil deal the second time around. But we shall see. We shall see. First, we're just going to destroy everyone here, obviously. Boom. Boom. There we go. Easy peasy for a room like this. That almost was scary. But yeah, let's just go down. Fight Mom's heart. And knife. Oh man. I was hoping that she would be nice, but instead she was rude. But simultaneously we have a knife and we're not being very kind either. And it's the devil deal, so we are going to Satan. Ending number 8 or whatever. But we're going further. We are going to fight Satan and live happily another day. And we unlocked the glass baby because we're Cain. And we unlocked the quarter because for some reason the quarter is attached to an ending of some description. I guess we're going down because that seems like the most viable place. Like, Satan always is in a single space room. So if you see like a big room that's larger than your average type room, then you're probably not going to find Satan there. We got amnesia, but I know where to go. I'm pretty sure I know where to go. I hope I know where to go. I'm like 90% sure I know where to go, so like whatever. And the enemy just shot at our punching bag. So a punching bag, very useful. It's like Bob's brain level of usefulness right there. And it's also luring away that scary fly. Could have killed us. That single fly right there. Could have happened. Would have been pretty bad if we got killed by a single fly. I'm going to bomb out of this room because I'm fairly sure this is where we have to go. And I don't want to deal with those ghost nonsense. Ah, is that a champion or something? It took a lot of damage. It's kind of hard to tell if something's a champion or not in a room with this much darkness in it. And it has a lot of darkness. You may notice that there's a very distinct lack of boss rooms in my current vicinity. And that bothers me a bit. I'm currently mad. I just pushed to it. I don't have bombs. Alright, I guess we're not bombing out of this room then. Pheromone spill. Don't kill us, please. And the ghosts stayed away forever. Because they're friends. Oh wait, the boss room's over here. I'm just blind. The darkness is really... Like, normally it's like, oh, videos with darkness are dark. It's kind of hard to see. But even when you're playing, apparently I can't even see the boss rooms over here. But what is? We have the knife. We can kill Satan in a heartbeat. Look at that. Our knife just destroyed those little black things very quickly. Now we're fighting Satan, who is currently attacking our punching bag. So again, punching bag, useful. Best item in the game. It's definitely a good replacement for Bob's brain during this run. So pretty happy about that. Like, I would have been pretty sad if we hadn't taken Bob's brain, and it would have been a bad idea. But the punching bag is definitely making up for it. And that is that. Get out of here. We got the bomb bag, which is but it exists and it's an item and we unlocked it, and that's good. We're another step closer to whatever this is. And I think Lazarus is like the only character we haven't actually played as now. It would appear so. So I guess the next run is probably going to be a challenge run, because Lazarus is a terrible character and no one likes him. But, you know, we're getting closer to having unlocked this entire row of endings over there, so that's good. And gonna be neat. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time. Bye.